What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be going over today is the major market crash when it comes to Madden. There's a lot going on right now. I know a lot of people are mad. As I wouldn't say I'm mad, but just a little bit more disappointed at the fact that these 95 overalls that EA release, they're very hard and they're very like they make it very hard to basically attain them. In my opinion, I don't expect them to be very cheap, but they should have been at least attainable, at least one or something, right? Or they I mean, I know this is kind of far-fetched, but even if they would have made it, even if they were to stay like that high of a price, if they would have made it for us to be able to at least get one for free, I know I'm kind of pushing it. I think a lot more people would have been happier, which they used to in the past, but apparently they're not now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this market crash. I just wanted to put that out there, and the reason why I bring that up is because it has everything to do with the market crash. So there is pros when it comes to those 95 overalls that dropped in the game. There is a lot more cards that are actually cheap right now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my squad before I get into it, because I always do this because you just never know what I'm gonna come across as I'm going through this market crash. So I could use another wide receiver. I'm not really tripping, but if I do find one for like, you know, crazy, like something I really want, I'll go ahead and pick it up, but I'm not really tripping. I guess the lineman is really who I could pick up on offense if I want to pick them up. But I'm going to be honest with you guys though, the linemen are the ones, especially the right guard, the right tackle. Matter of fact, any of the linemen are pretty pricey right now. A lot of the other 90 overalls or other overall cards are not that much. But when it comes to the linemen, they happen to be the ones that are the most expensive. My defense is pretty cool. I'm cool with my defense. Unless I just come across something crazy, everything is looking cool. So let's go over here to the auction house and I'm going to go ahead and break it down to you guys. So there's multiple things taking place. Let me go ahead and show you guys, because this has become a problem. If I go to 9091, which a lot of you guys already know, simple stuff like this, EA didn't even fix. If there was a glitch in the game that negatively affected EA, they would have fixed it. They would either would have took it out or fixed it the same day. This right here is ridiculous, because this right here makes it hard for us to. It doesn't matter if we find ways to circumvent this. The thing is, it does make it a little bit harder. But for those who know, I am looking for 90 overalls as I'm going through this. So that's what I'm gonna start. I usually start with the limited. We'll actually go limited next, but there is a little glitches. So what you're gonna have to do is go to 92 to 93, which I know is ridiculous, and the 90 overalls pop up. So it's just a hassle. But the good thing is that we can pop up the 90 overalls, because that's what I want to start off with first. But check them out though. Less than a week and a half ago, or even a week ago, these cards were up like 250 to 300k. Now they're all the way down to, look at, we'll say average about 150, right? Because you got one here for 142, but we'll say about 150. And then yes, some 90 overalls do go for a little bit higher. However though, if you guys go and filter out through the auction house and continue to check out the price of the cards, these other 90 overalls that you would probably want, you're gonna find for a lot cheaper. You just gotta wait for someone to post it. How do I know? Because if say for instance, let me go down here. There's this Justin Jefferson. I want this Justin Jefferson. Let's say for instance I want it. What I will usually do is throughout the day, or when I'm on, I'll go and filter it out and see if I can find them for cheaper, right? And then I find out the lowest I could get them for, and then I buy it for what I'm comfortable with. So for instance, Justin Jefferson is going for 328k right now. If that's what he's been selling for, then I would be more comfortable buying them for like 250k. To me, it'll be a deal. Of course, I want to buy them for a lot cheaper. I'm just saying, if he's consistently going for 328k or maybe a little bit lower, I will be more comfortable buying them for 250k, and I will continue to search the auction house for that card until someone puts them up for it. You gotta find, like, so for instance, whatever it is when it comes to a crash for you, or not even crash, a deal for you, you have to be comfortable with buying it and be like, okay, I'm comfortable with it. Whether I take a loss or whatever later, I'm comfortable with buying it for that price. And that's how I go about picking these cards, right? But these 90 overalls are actually good to pick up right now. These are actually deals. And for those who are going to ask me, look at EA's been, I'm going to say EA's been teasing, but there is on Madden Mobile right now. They have the Thanksgiving program going on Madden Mobile. So I'm assuming that EA's still going to bring it to Madden 25. I don't know why there wasn't anything mentioned about it. So keep in mind, with the Thanksgiving program as well as Blitz, cards are going to drop in price even more. So I'm going to tell you guys, yeah, if these cards right here, you can find a few positions that you need on your squad, pick them up, put them on your squad. Don't go too crazy. It's always good, no matter what, right? No matter what, there's always going to be, keep in mind, there's always going to be a new program coming out. There's always going to be better deals later on. So let's not get too crazy over that. But the thing is, you always want to make sure no matter what you buy, you have coins left over. And for some odd reason, like say for instance, you do buy a card and you run out of coins or you're very low, but you know, like, hey, I'm going to buy this card. I know my coin stack's going to be real low, but I'm going to be able to use this card to help me be able to win games and get a lot of other coins. If that's the case, then go ahead and do it. Play the game that's what you're comfortable with. But I always encourage people, no matter what you buy, always make sure you keep coins on you, because there's always going to be programs coming out and you want to make sure you participate. All right, so now that I got that, I want to go to the limits because I want to see if there is any limiteds worth buying right now. I got to go to the quality, because sometimes these limiteds will be good. So here's the deal. 90 and above, then I would buy limiteds. But when it comes to these 87 overalls, 86s, 89s, I wouldn't touch the limiteds at all. I don't care if even if you get them for 400k, like, to me it's just not worth spending a chunk of coins on that amount of a card. All right, but something like this this halfback right here, Woods. This is actually a 467 is not bad. You could probably even find them for cheaper. So these are not bad. Let me see how fast he is, because that's actually a good little deal for people. Yeah, 92 speed. Wow. And he got 90 brake tackle and 88 trucking. 87 carry. Stiff arm and ball carry vision is all right. But, I mean, this is actually a good card. And it's an AKA card. So it got some good stats to come with it. So this right here, if I like, this is actually a good deal. I would pick if I wanted. I'm happy with the halfback I got right now. But if I wanted a halfback, this will actually be cool, because I'm looking at it. I'm only spending 467, 50k. What, 107? I guess for a card you spend like 107. You always have the 350k because it's a quick sell. So what I would do is I wouldn't even get this one. What I would do is, because it's letting me know that people this is pretty cheap, so people if this is cheap right now, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find it for a lot cheaper. So I will be comfortable, honestly, buying this car for about 425. 467 is not bad, right? But 425, I would definitely put a go at it. I'm gonna check out these other ones. These other ones are not too bad. But yeah, this is where it's getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm gonna lie, these are not crazy. They are 93 overalls. But still though, like, I'm personally not gonna spend that much for a card unless I really, really want it. Like, if you really, really want a card, then this price right here, $592 for a limited edition. The quick sell for 350k is not too bad for those who really want it. But I definitely wouldn't encourage anyone to get it. But I'm just giving my opinion on that. Now let me see if they filter out the 88s, right? Because I don't know if I had a problem with that. Okay, so the 88s are working. So it's usually some of the higher ones, right? So these are working when it comes to the filter. These are not bad prices. These are not bad prices. You can actually slap a few of these 88s on your squad and balance your team out. I mean, even positions that you normally would get, you can add some of these. These are actually not bad. Let me see the 89s. These are not bad. And once again, you could go ahead and filter them out and look for certain positions or players and find them for a lot cheaper. Let's give me an example. We're gonna go halfback. Let's go halfback. Oh, where is it at? Here we go. Halfback. And let me see if I can find that one we just seen right now. It wasn't the Williams. It was here, Dickerson. Let me see. I found him for cheaper. Okay, up here, look at 84k. Remember that one I just seen right now was like 96k. He's even cheaper for 84k because I put the filter in. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, that even if you find a car, you'll be like, oh, okay, he's cheap. Let me put a filter in and see if I can find him for cheaper. Now we're going to filter it down more, see if we can find him less than 84k. I'm going to put DI. So yeah, that's the cheapest he's going to be. So once again, make sure if you want to buy a car, filter it out to try to see if you can buy it for. See if you can find one that's lower, because they usually go lower. So this 84k for this 89 Dickerson is actually not bad. So that's what I would do. Like, once again, a lot of these prices drop. I wouldn't go too crazy, but this is the time to pick up positions or players that you need. Add them to your squad because they're going to help out. But once again, make sure you always keep some type of coins because there is going to be other programs coming out. Once again, it's coming out. Should be the Thanksgiving program, which at first I didn't think it was going to be. How late it is in they usually don't wait this long, but it's looking like it might possibly still happen. And then also Blitz. So there's a lot more coming out. You want to make sure you have coins and participate in it. But anyways, there it is there. Let me know if you guys pick up any budget players. Until next time.